a couple, maybe a month or so ago, maybe longer, from with Alice on our Saturday morning show. She wanted one for her daughter. I wanted one for me. And so I love this thing. It is the best. We sit there, Tracy and I, we sit there and watch TV at night, and we can give ourselves a massage instead of, you know, counting on the other person to not get their hands, you know, feel the exhaustion of their hands and not being able to continue. We haven't offered this for many, many months, and I know it's just back in stock. Since April alone, we've sold almost 10,000. I don't expect this to make the day. I'm just gonna let you know, this is an amazing massager. It's shaped like, you know, like a gun, so it's really comfortable to be able to carry and hold. You've got the adjustability back here, and by the way, it's all rechargeable. You can go from the lowest level all the way up to the most intense. And let me tell you, that gets in there and breaks up that tension in your neck or your elbows or your arms or your legs. I use it on my feet. I love it on my calves. I get spasms in my calves. Oh my gosh. Now there's a lot of other attachments that you're gonna get down below, and it tells you right in the box what each attachment is for. And so you'll find a favorite, and you will be able to get into whatever area you're holding that tension, because it's got that percussion massage for any part of your body. Maybe it's your quads. Maybe it is, honestly, any part of your body, lower back, neck. This is where we use it the most, right here to break up that tension. Judy Crowell is joining us to go through her favorite features. Oh, I can see where you're my kind of girl. You're my friend, a foot massage.
I can definitely relate to everything that you're saying, Callie. It's so nice to be back, and I'm actually surprised that I'm back as early as I am, because to your point, back in April, we completely sold out of this CopperFit therapeutic deep tissue massager. But it feels so amazing, and to everything you talked about, whether it's the back, whether it's the quads, the hamstrings, the calves, even the pressure points on the bottom of your feet. You pointed out some great features, and I'm gonna bring this, what I call the power ball, up to you, because I wanna show you all of the different things that come with this. There are 4 different adjustable heads. All you have to do is push that button so it's at the trigger of a finger or a thumb, and you can put it at the low position, the medium position, the middle position, or you can really get that intense massage all the way up to number 4. 4 different power heads. So you've got the bullet power head. You also have what I call the power ball. And to your point, this one is great for that neck and shoulder pain.
Yep.
And just like you and Tracy use yours as you're sitting on the couch and watching TV, I keep mine in my bedside table drawer. Paul keeps his here in the living room, and we use them whether we're watching TV or even just reading. There's so many different places that we carry our attention. But you know, for people who are do-it-yourselfers and do the home improvements, and you come in and your back is aching, or you were telling me that you went home for a reunion and you were probably driving for many, many hours, or if you were flying, even sitting on a plane, 8 hours, see? And so when you get out of that position that you've been in all that time, you're achy, you're sore, whether it's back, neck, shoulder. And you also said, you know, the beautiful thing about this is you don't have to wait for somebody else to give you a massage or to figure out exactly where that pain is. You have control over it. And all you're doing is letting the CopperFit massage gun do the work. We have an amazing price on this, and I just wanted to tell you a quick story as to why we were able to get it back in time for your shows today. And I know you've got a lot of not only home improvement, but pain relief and pain easing products in your show. To have something that's portable, lightweight, rechargeable, up to a 6-hour battery, look at the deep tissue. You can see how deep that's penetrating into the muscle. And that's the beauty of this, but it's not big, it's not bulky. You don't feel like you've got to carry around a huge suitcase if you want to take it with you. And there are so many people, you said you bought a couple of these, and Alice bought one the last time we were on. The beauty of it is you can take it with you, you can travel with it. It is lightweight, but it's powerful. But you don't need a big, heavy case. It's small enough that you can throw it right in a carry-on, right in a tote bag, right inside your purse, and have it at the ready whenever you need it.
That's what I had
but
mine.
It's a great
Go ahead.
right in the tote bag.
Yeah, I did. In
Yeah.
fact, I was telling Judy before the show, I actually went through, security, and I thought, oh my gosh, I hope they don't confiscate because it's the shape. They
Right. What are
didn't.
they going to think I'm carrying?
Right. It is the best. In fact, to your point of that long road trip I was on, my quads, I could not, they were so tight. You're sitting in that same position. I mean, do you back here? I have muscle spasms in my calves at night. Look at me, I'm just contorting myself. I love it on my feet because my feet have so much tension. Tracy, my man, he uses it on his forearms when he does lawn work. It gets really tight right here. He also has a lot of tension in his hands, so he can use it right here on the hands in places that most massagers don't go. And look at the vibration. This is on the first mode. You can see how much vibration you're getting here on my fingers. It's awesome. I've owned a lot of massagers. It's my favorite thing. This is my favorite. It is the best one because you can really get to the areas on your own that need the attention. Look at the feet. Let's get back to the feet, Judy.
I know, you can just visualize how good that feels, even though you don't have feel-o-vision and you can't put this on you right this second. But what I was going to tell you is, you know that with the pandemic, a lot of companies have had a real issue with the supply chain and being able to get the parts to get these back in stock. Copperfit only produced so many of them. And when they sold out back in April on HSN, they actually went to another one of their distributors. And I hope it's okay that I say this. They said, you know what? I'm so sorry, but we're going to be stealing 3,000 of these from you. We're going to put them on HSN. So we got the last of the quantity. HSN has it. They have all of the deep tissue Copperfit therapeutic massagers, which, by the way, is FDA registered. So you know you're getting a really, really good piece of equipment. And you don't ever have to worry about not having the right batteries to fit in it because, as you know, Callie, all you have to do is recharge it with a little recharger, and it'll give you up to 6 hours of battery charging time. Typically, you were saying that Tracy uses it after he's been gardening. Paul uses it as a warm-up to his warm-up before he plays basketball. And because he's only using it for about 5 minutes at a time, he hasn't charged this thing in 4 months. That's how long the battery lasts because it's just so terrific, so powerful. And then you're not waiting for somebody else to give you that massage where you need it. You're not waiting for an appointment.
Right.
And if you think about it, what a great birthday present this would be to you from you. But because we have such a limited supply, get them and save them for holiday gifts. It's such a nice neutral color. Boys will love it. Girls will love it. Athletes will love it. Do-it-yourselfers will love it.
Everybody loves a massage.
Right?
Massage, I mean, don't go give them a gift certificate because sometimes, they forget to use it. Also, you're spending probably twice the amount and it's one massage. This is a massage anywhere you need it. I've got it on. I've had some sore joints in my elbows lately. I don't know what's going on. But look at my whole arm is jiggling. And this is, again, on the first bullet. You can go so much deeper if you want to. I don't want you to be scared that it's too deep because it's whatever kind of, perspective you want to use on it, or depth or pressure, I guess is the right word, Judy. But it provides that targeted, localized muscle relaxation. And the different heads that are included, it tells you in the box what they are specifically for. My favorite is the big ball that we have on it right now. Tracy's is that flat one.
Yes, me too.
Really, this one here?
Yes, I love the flathead. That one just feels so good on the lats, also on the shoulders, on the neck. And I love the fact, too, that you've got the different motors. So in other words, you can have as little pressure on the nice light massage as you want. But if you put it all the way up to 4, you're really going to feel that deep penetration. But you're not the one having to put that pressure on that area. You're letting this powerful tool do the work for you. So whether it's shoulder pain, hip pain, back pain, and anybody sitting at a computer all day knows that feeling of, oh my gosh, my shoulders, my low back. You can hear it in my voice, the penetration, right? When you put it anywhere on the body, it's that intense and that powerful, but only to the degree that you need it, that you want it, and that you can take it.
You know where else I like it, Judy, is right here on the upper neck, like right where your neck and your head kind
Me
of
too.
meet. Because that's a really hard,
Exactly.
that's really, it gets really nice and in there. This one I love because it's kind of soft, but so it feels comfortable
Yes.
against even like an area that's muscle and bone. I mean, to tell you, you can
Yes.
tell I own this. You can tell I use this all the time. And then, here we go. I mean, it's like,
Here we go.
because there's so much tension in our necks. Our heads are like 10 pounds. It takes a lot to carry these big brains around, Judy.
That's why it does feel so good at the nape of the neck. And that's why I call your favorite attachment the Powerball. Because really, you can use this one anywhere on the body. That's how universally comfortable it is. Whether it is low back, upper back, your neck, quads, the back of your legs, the front of your thighs, the calf muscles. If people have aches and pains or leg aches, or even plantar fasciitis, for instance, on the bottom of your feet, heels hurt, your arches hurt, the balls of your feet hurt. There are so many people who are in a service industry, whether it's the medical industry or the restaurant business, who are on their feet all day. And you could be 25 years old, you could be 95 years old. Pain is pain any way you look at it, and it's debilitating. It keeps you from doing the things that you love. CopperFit, as you know, is one of those companies that innovates and brings wonderful products so that people can get back to that vitality and that active life that they love and that they remember being able to live. So now, for under $50, this is a gift to yourself. It's a gift to your loved ones. It's a gift to the athletes in the family, the do-it-yourselfers, the home improvement folks, and anybody who loves to travel, because it goes right into that carry-on with the 4 massage heads, the automatic, automatic shut-off, and then 6-hour battery life and the charger that comes with it, so you're never without your favorite tool.
No
That's
batteries
what I call
required.
This is a tool.
It is, you guys, and I just realized I need to use that dual point attachment because that's really designed for the neck and shoulder area where I love it so much.
I was just gonna say, Callie, use that on your neck.
Okay.
That dual fork massage head is fabulous because you know how there are areas that you talked about that are curved a certain way, and there are certain heads that won't get in there or are too intense. This one is very forgiving because it works around all those areas of the body that have the different, that are kind of contorted or, designed in such a way that some of the other heads don't work as well in those small spaces.
And look at how easily you can change the attachments because, every day we've got different aches and pains.
Tools to do that.
Right.
Right.
Sometimes the aches and pains are from overwork, and sometimes they're from stress. Sometimes they're from just having a little pull in a muscle. Any part of your body. You will love these. I don't want you to wait on it. When we had these in April, I know Alice and I had the first airing on it on our Saturday morning show. It sold out. We have finally gotten them back in stock, but I don't want you to think we have thousands. We have less than 2,000 left, and we have a lot of people joining us in this presentation. There's only one more scheduled airing tonight. Later, it may or may not be in the show based on how many of you are placing your orders on them now. Get 2. I did. I got 2. I actually gave one to Alice, and I kept one for myself. I'm going to probably get a couple more too. Oh, wow. Already over 5,000. I mean, you guys, we can't keep these in our inventory. And Judy, you're right. Unfortunately, supply and demand, it doesn't kind of equate these days. It's really hard to get product. So the fact we have them now, it is now or never. When these sell out, which I predict will be before tonight, I don't think we're going to have them. Hopefully we can get them before the holidays. But at this point, what we have is what we have.
You know what else, Callie? The price is what it is today. And the free shipping is what it is today. So when people can take advantage of getting more than one, thinking about the people in their families, in their lives, who could really use it. And again, it's very user-friendly. 1 dot for more of a mild massage, 2 dots for a little bit more penetration, 3 dots for a nice deep medium massage, and then you can go all the way up to 4. I'm sure you can see those little white dots. The blue dots on the bottom indicate how much battery life you have left. And all you do is take the little charger, When the machine is in the off position and all you do is hold it for 2 seconds and it goes off, you plug it in, you charge it for 3 or 4 hours. The next morning, it's ready for you to use for probably months on end. And that's why we're so excited about this being the price that it is. If you've priced these on the market, they're bigger, they're clunkier, they're heavier, they're difficult to carry around. And if you're not interested in paying up to $700 for a handheld massage, for under 50 with that kind of power, that kind of ease, that kind of size, the portability, that's why I think that they're so popular. I have a Facebook Live page that I do every Sunday, and there are a number of followers who said that they bought the CopperFit massager. One was giving it away to her niece. Even people who are playing music or in a symphony, you know, you have your arms held in a certain position for a long period of time, you're bound to get aches and pains, and only you know exactly where they are. So this is a beautiful machine that is FDA registered, is CopperFit, a company that's known for their innovative products, for their products that get you back to your life and that are easy to use and affordable. So 4 different heads, 4 different penetration levels, easy recharge, up to 6 hours of battery life. It's one of those things I think that you have to try in person to believe how much you'll use it. And you'll say, oh my gosh, it was pennies on the use.
It's true.
Because I'm using it so often, right? It's like a dollar a time you use it, and you use it 50 times, it's paid for itself.
Oh, for sure. In fact, it was funny, Judy, when I got mine home. Tracy, he's like, another massager? Because I mean, I'm obsessed. He's like, okay. And I'm like, give it a try. Just like, I didn't say anything because I had the chance on air to like see how deep it would go. I'm like, just give it a try.
Sure.
I cannot get it out of his hands. It's the cutest thing because he sits there and I'm kind of grateful because I can't rub his shoulders as long as he needs me to. And I don't mean to complain. He had a bad accident and I'm trying to like give him as much as he needs. But
attention as he needs.
I can't go as deep and as long as I want and I know as he needs. So he does. He sits there. He uses it on his forearms. He uses it on his hands. And he uses it on his neck when we're sitting there watching TV. And I feel so good about it, knowing he's getting the relief that he needs. And I just can't physically do as much as a massage therapist could in the first place, but this massage gun can. I mean, this is again on the first bullet. I'm gonna go up higher, 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 and you can see. And if you wanna get more pressure, you can push as deep as you need. It is the most incredible relief. You will love it. I feel like my blood is flowing again, Judy.
That's a great point. It's really, really good for circulation because you're using the penetration of that deep tissue massage to really get things moving again in those spots that maybe have been dormant for hours and hours that day because you've been sitting in one position for a long time and you really